just because we have a white coat and a license, I don't believe that every man on the earth, just because of their license, immediately makes them trustworthy. And yet, we're being asked by the dental board to do comprehensive exams using 100% trustworthiness, or the assumption of 100% trustworthiness, to give people full scope treatment plans. In my opinion, I'm just like, why can't we just earn that trust? It starts with the dental board teaching us that we need to do a comprehensive exam, that that's somehow the right way to start everything. But I'm just like, no, I don't think a comprehensive exam is fair to people, because it really sets up the doctors for over treatment planning. You know, when you don't have a trust yet, hey, I'm a doctor, you can trust me. You know, are you sure? Like, that to me is unfair, because of the state of the world today. Think of all of the levels of authority that can be abused in. That's like saying, hey, I'm your father, you can trust me. Hey, I'm your teacher, you can trust me. And then proceed to delve into the ignorant parts of people's mouths. That's just not, to me, fair to just immediately say, trust me. That's like church preachers going up there and saying, like, we have a cross on our front doors, so that means everything we're going to preach to you inside here is all to your benefit. Oh, wait, and by the way, there's a thing going around saying, will you pay me? And to me, when they start passing around that and start asking for donations, I think that immediately makes the word "you can trust me" a little bit biased. And everybody knows that that's a little bit, sus. Especially when it gets passed around twice, like in the beginning and in the end. In other words, we're preaching to you, we're telling you all the things we think you need to hear or want to hear, but are we always going to agree that no matter what church you go to, just because it's in the name of God or Christ, that now every church is out there is going to do the right thing? And then, oh wait, but please pay me as much as you possibly can. But we all know that that's sus, like we do, and that's God related. And yet, if that's sus, why can't it still be sus with somebody with a dental license? Why can't that still be looked at sideways if we say, hey, by the way, everything I say to you is totally trustworthy? But we're allowed to question preachers, but we're not allowed to question dentists. I genuinely don't think it's fair that patients have to go in and get a full, from brand new dentists. I don't think it's right that they're allowed to make like dental decisions beyond their chief complaints. Like, hey, you don't know me, but trust me, and you need all of this work. Can you please sign here? Oh, by the way, we can do it all today. To me, I just feel like that's anything over $1,000. Like, I would tell people, hey, you know what? I don't want your money today. I want you to just go home and think about it. I know that that's beyond, what you came in here for. So let me fix your problem today. But all this other information is just food for thought. But I definitely want you to just consider it. But no harm, no foul if you don't. But at least it's something to consider. Or don't even go that far. But I don't think pinning people into financial rooms with their best sales rep or salesman, bringing in somebody to go over all of all their findings, and it's their first visit there, I have a hard time with that. The ignorant sitting in the room by themselves with what I would call with no proper representation. It's literally like talking to a police officer without an attorney. You don't know their agenda. You want to believe that they're in there to have your best interest in mind, but how many times, even though they're the police, how many times are we taught to just, hey, you know what, you might want to consider having an attorney present? And that's the police, like, heaven forbid. And yet when we're in the room and we're being talked to by a dentist and told all these things that are wrong with our mouth, like, and we have no proper representation. You have the ignorant in the chair, and then the one who knows everything and has all of the data over here, and they have a biased level of interpretation. They get gain across the board if they show you everything and tell you everything, and you're just supposed to trust them. And the worst part about it is all dentists, they all think that that's just standard of care. Like, this is all okay. And all I'm saying is, I'm just like, it's really not. Let's just say this. If there was another dentist in the room that was like their brother, that was a dentist, that was sitting next to them, I'm just curious how much of those treatment plans would still say what they say, truthfully. Like, if they knew that another dentist was in the room, their brother, to defend them or represent them, like, how many times would that treatment plan suddenly be a little bit cheaper? Suddenly not have near as many buildups? Suddenly not have a deep cleaning needed with SRPs? Suddenly not have as deep of pockets as they were claiming that they were? Suddenly not need, crowns on this tooth, this tooth, this tooth, and implants here, here, and here? Like, suddenly there's just a change in treatment just because there's somebody with as much knowledge on their end as there is on the other side of the table. And that is where I draw the line, is when these people are just being taught to just trust. There's got to be someone in there that just sounds or feels like something's off, got something going on, and this doesn't feel right. Why can't there be considered to be a percentage of dentists who could be a treatment planning more than what they should, in a way that is not really fair to that particular prospective patient? And they're using things like fear tactics. If you don't do this, this could happen. I don't think that a license should immediately make people feel like they have to trust us with everything we're about to tell them. Start with the chief complaint, and then from there gain their trust. Show them that what you just did was worth their time. You can go and you can walk away and leave here and ask yourself if you enjoyed your experience and you felt like I did the right thing by you. And then let me earn your trust, not just expect it because I have a license.